When your cat gives you a little lick, do you melt? For most of us, this gesture is the cat's way of saying, "I love you." And sure, that may be true sometimes. But did you know that your cat's tongue can also be a sign of distress, even fear? Your kitty can't speak our language, so they use meows, purrs, hisses, and head bumps to get us to understand what they need. The same goes for licking. This gesture has several meanings depending on the situation. So if you want to be the best cat parent you can be, then you need to learn what all these hidden messages are. In today's video, we're going to go over 7 things your cat is trying to tell you when it licks its paws. Just like humans, cats sometimes have to blow their noses. But unlike us, they don't have thumbs to help them out. That's where their tongues come in. Their rough tongues are perfect for cleaning and removing unwanted stuff from their paws, but watch closely. If your cat is struggling or seems uncomfortable while doing this, there may be another reason for the paw licking. Perhaps something got stuck between their toes, or maybe they stepped on something sharp. Cats are excellent at keeping themselves clean, but sometimes they need a little extra help. If you notice your cat is licking its paws excessively or painfully slowly, then it's time to take action. It may be trying to clean up after getting into something sticky or toxic. In this case, you should immediately check your cat's paws and clean them with warm water and soap if possible. You may also need to brush its fur around the paws to remove any debris. If you spot any cuts, redness or swelling, don't hesitate to contact your vet. There are several medical conditions that may cause discomfort in your cat's paws, such as allergies, parasites, arthritis, hyperthyroidism, diabetes, or even kidney disease. Most of these conditions can be treated, but only with the help of your vet. So please schedule an appointment if you suspect something is wrong. No to excessive licking. Now, let's imagine your furry friend gives you a gentle lick, but instead of pulling away, it keeps licking you over and over again. What does this mean? Well, there could be a few different explanations. First off, your cat might be feeling a bit anxious or stressed and is seeking comfort. Or perhaps it simply wants some extra cuddles. However, there's another, much more concerning possibility. Some cats develop what's called a psychogenic lick, which means they compulsively lick themselves or other objects until they're raw and bleeding. It's similar to how some humans bite their nails or chew their hair. The good news is that this condition can be treated. But why does it happen in the first place? Well, boredom, stress, anxiety, and obsessive-compulsive disorder can all play a role. 3, liking and biting. If your cat suddenly bites you after a nice slow lick, don't be alarmed. It's not trying to hurt you. In fact, this behavior is actually quite normal. Cats often lick their owners as a sign of trust and affection. And in some cases, they might even consider you part of their family. However, after a few moments of blissful petting, they may start feeling overwhelmed by all the sensations and become a bit mouthy. That's where the biting comes in. It's a cat's way of saying, "I've had enough," or "This is too much for me right now." So if your cat gives you a love bite, don't feel offended. It's just trying to communicate its needs. However, if the biting becomes aggressive or painful, you should consult your vet or a certified animal behaviorist. For licking the floor. Have you ever come home and found your cat eagerly licking the floor? Don't worry, it's not trying to clean up your mess, although cats are great at doing that already. Instead, it's most likely trying to find food. You see, cats have a natural instinct to hunt and gather food. And the floor is often a prime spot for finding tasty treats. Plus, it's a great place to detect interesting scents. And who knows what yummy leftovers might be lurking there. However, if your cat is licking the floor excessively or constantly, it could be a sign of another issue. Cats with diabetes tend to lick the floor because they're always hungry, no matter how much food they eat. Other medical conditions such as hyperthyroidism or even dental problems could be causing this behavior as well. Therefore, if you notice any changes in your cat's eating or drinking habits, or if its floor licking becomes excessive, don't hesitate to seek help from your vet. No. 5. Licking its private parts. When cats groom themselves, they usually focus on their back, sides, and legs. But sometimes they may turn their grooming attention to their private parts. There could be a few reasons for this behavior. First, it could be a simple hygiene issue. After all, cats instinctively know how to keep themselves clean. However, if your cat is excessively licking its genitals, it could be a sign of a urinary tract infection or other health issues. Cats with diabetes or hyperthyroidism may also lick their private parts more than usual. Additionally, if your cat's litter box isn't clean enough or is located in a stressful area, it may result in inappropriate urination and subsequent licking of the affected area. Finally, some cats may lick their genitals due to boredom or anxiety. If this behavior is accompanied by vocalization, restlessness, or changes in appetite or litter box habits, it's essential to consult your vet. No. 6. Hiding and licking. Picture this. Your once friendly and sociable cat suddenly starts hiding and licking itself excessively. What's going on? Is it feeling sick, or is there something else at play? Well, there could be a couple of reasons for this behavior. One possibility is that your cat is hiding due to illness, injury, or stress. In these situations, cats often try to find a quiet, secluded spot where they can rest and recover without being bothered by anyone. This is especially common in outdoor cats, who may have been in a fight or been exposed to toxins. Another reason for hiding and licking could be that your cat is feeling anxious or fearful. Changes in the household, such as new people or pets, loud noises, or even rearranging furniture, can cause stress in cats. As a result, they may retreat to a safe space and lick themselves to calm down. If you notice that your cat is hiding and licking itself excessively, it's essential to investigate further and determine the underlying cause. Look for any signs of illness or injury and try to identify any sources of stress in your cat's environment. Providing your cat with plenty of hiding places and vertical spaces such as cat trees or shelves can help alleviate anxiety. In some cases, however, professional help may be necessary to address your cat's behavioral issues. Number 7. Licking and dilated pupils. Imagine you're relaxing on the couch when suddenly your cat approaches you and starts licking your hand. You look into its eyes and notice that its pupils are dilated. What does this unusual combination mean? Well, it could be a sign that your cat is feeling stressed, anxious, or even fearful. Here's why. Cats typically lick themselves to clean and groom their fur, but they can also do it to soothe themselves when they're feeling distressed. Meanwhile, dilated pupils are a sign that your cat is experiencing strong emotions. When these two behaviors occur together, it's important to pay close attention to your cat's body, language, and overall demeanor. If its ears are flattened, tail is tucked and body is tense, it may be feeling threatened or scared. In this case, it's best to give your cat some space and avoid making any sudden movements or loud noises that could startle it. On the other hand, if its pupils are dilated but it's still relatively calm, it could simply be curious or excited about something. In this case, you can engage with your cat and provide positive reinforcement through treats or praise. Ultimately, understanding your cat's unique body language and behavior is key to providing it with the care and attention it needs to thrive. By paying attention to subtle cues like licking and pupil dilation, you can better understand what your cat is trying to tell you and provide it with the support it needs. Now it's time for you to take a good look at your own cat. Does it exhibit any of these behaviors? If so, what do you think it's trying to tell you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more informative videos about your cat. Thanks for watching.